Greetings, my children. Let's play some Dragon Quest. Let's listen to that intro music I've been waiting for all week. Yes. Dragon Quest. Alright, looks like we're live. Looks like we're good. Brilliant. Alright. Part number 4. We're continuing today. We're going to go ahead and we are going to be leveling up a little bit, because last stream I was dying quite a bit, and I would like to avoid that problem. Alright. Load it on up. Let's do this. Paragon Clay. Die. Yeah, it was a nice week. It was a break, taking a break from Dragon Quest. It's not really all that restful. Dragon Quest is the reward, Alright, well, last time where we left off, we arrived at port and we started to go through a couple of different things. We opened up, we got the thief's key. Jessica's now a member of our party. We started working our way down to Maella Abbey, if I pronounce that right. And yeah, we were just getting stomped a little bit, so I think that everyone is up to full health. I normally like to stay at an inn before then. Yep, perfect. So do we have anything going on in the alchemy pot? Let's see. Not at the moment, but I can certainly try to cook up something. What do we have as far... Oh, that's right. We can start off by making a super-powered medicinal herb. Super 420, if you will. And that shouldn't take too long to cook at all. It should be a relatively quick thing going on. Okay. And then as far as what we got here with our characters, I typically will do all of the like level ups with the seeds that give you extra stats. I typically reserve that for Dadness, our hero here. As far as how our party members are going to go, with Yengus, it really doesn't make sense to try and fix his magic deficit. You'll just be throwing everything you can at it, and at the end it doesn't result in much. But if you put as much as you can into like resilience, defense, strength, those kind of things, then it will really be a good thing. You'll have a really nice heavy hitter going on. A lot of people I've seen also like to do his agility, just, so you have a higher chance of having someone else who can attack before monsters can attack. But it's one of those things where you'll struggle so hard, but he'll never be a speed demon. With Jessica, she is not going to be very strong, and she's not going to hit really hard with physical weapons, but she is pretty good with whips, won't lie. And she also does knives, and she does magic spells, so you can use like a staff, a wizard staff, and have it work that way. With her here, if I put anything down for her, it's certainly going to be for defense. She's very much a glass cannon. I mean, she is 2 levels behind our other characters, but she's 30 hit points behind for health, and she's one of the things that the monsters will first target. I find her to be a very pretty lady, and sometimes that just makes her the victim of being attacked over the other party members. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that, and I think we'll just throw what we can into defense. Resilience is going to be pointless for her. As this time, I think that's what we're going to be looking for. So we'll just go ahead. We're working on Dadness's boomerang skills, and if we can find a better sword, that would be great. But right now, hi kitty cat. Right now, the monsters around here are they're stomping us pretty hard. We have to come back to town after 2 or 3 fights, else we risk losing someone. And depending on the speed of the enemies, sometimes we just lose someone to begin with, because there's a lot of enemies around here that can call for backup. And when they call for backup, they call for stronger enemies than themselves, and not the same thing. I'm looking at you, golden bells. I think they're called like renalines. And this guy, he stood for a bit of XP. We took him down a couple of times last stream, but he also has taken us down a couple of times. He has quite the ability to use hypertension and just go super sad on us. Yeah, kind of like that. Although typically when he was doing like the full powered up stuff, he'd be hitting twice as hard, and so the character doesn't have any chance at all. I think, yeah, 2 spells, or 3, because controls. I think that will be enough to get us going. And there is a golem that is up this way. I don't think we're strong enough to take him down yet, but before the stream ends, we should be strong enough to take him down, so we'll have to go ahead and do that. Alright, so some bullfinches. We shouldn't have to do anything special to take these guys down. They are nowhere near as strong as Buffalo Bill was. Oh, Buffalo Bill. He took us down quite a bit. Yeah, super easy. Bullfinches are defeated. Let's raise these armors. I'm not playing a PC game. Alright, do we see any treasure chests in the distance? I'm not seeing any at the moment. We'll definitely be wandering around here quite a bit. I don't want to bore you guys with the same loop of everything going on. Dragon Phoenix 87 in the chat says, yes, the grind is real. I'm glad I'm not the only one that knows that. Level 5 is very, very good at what they do with creating these games, and typically when you go to a new continent, a new nation, like if it was Nino Kuni, or whatever the case may be, unless you were intentionally grinding and trying to get above the monsters to a significant degree in the area where you previously were, you're gonna have a rough time taking the training wheels off in the new area. That's a lot of what last stream was. We could have made more progress, but I don't want to grind off stream. I want us to take this journey together, so we'll just go ahead and we'll do all the grinding on the stream itself, and I'll just chat about my strategies and plans what we have going on. Dragon Phoenix 87 again in the chat. Yep, I just finished the main game on this. Nice! Props to you for finishing the main game. PlayStation 2, 3DS, emulator. Right now I am playing this on an emulator. I just have the PS2 disc from 2004 when I got this game, and I just like to be able to play it with prettier graphics, which is why I play it on PC. And I see that you're playing at PS2. Yeah, I liked the PlayStation 2 version better. I have the 3DS version. I'm very impressed with what they did with the 3DS version, but with the 3DS version, they took away the orchestra soundtrack. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. They took away the soundtrack and they just replaced it, with like synthesizer computer doing the music. The map was very nice. Being able to see the monsters was very nice as well, but call me old school, but I just like the original way of doing things. I'm really hoping that as part of like the PS2 to PS4 initiative that's going on Twitter to a small degree, I'm hoping that we'll get this on PS4 and be able to have a trophy list. I'm kind of a trophy nut. I really enjoy collecting trophies. But we'll just have to see. It's highly doubtful, especially since they remastered it for the 3DS. And one thing I've mentioned in every stream here is this is a game I've played ever since it's come out. I've done multiple attempts to get the game finished, and I will get 30, 60 hours into the game, and then just something happens and I have to stop playing. And when I come back, I'm like, huh? What's going on in the story? I don't know. And so I just end up starting over. So I figured playing this on stream, dedicating at least some time to it every week is going to help me go ahead and get the game done. So it'll be nice for me to finish the game in its entirety for the first time, even though I've put hundreds, if not thousands of hours into this game. Alright, so kind of as I was talking earlier, she's not really much of a physical fighter, although she can get some pretty high critical hits with the knives. I think it would be wise to keep putting stats into knives and stabs just a little bit, but I'm primarily going to be focusing on the whips and then her sex appeal or charm. Cool. Glad that she has some more stats, because she could certainly use it. And then behind us is the Golem. I think we're just gonna leave him alone for now, but he'd hurt us pretty bad right now. Looks like it's getting closer to nighttime, so we're also gonna have a bit of a challenge with harder monsters. Oh, alchemy pot. While I'm checking the alchemy pot, Dragon Phoenix 87 in the chat again says, I finished the game many times, even wrote a notebook of notes. That's really cool. I liked to have a notebook on hand to kind of jot down things that are going on in the game, like if I need to make a map when the game doesn't offer a good enough one, or if I just kind of want to plan the next thing that I'm going to do, which I do all the time when I'm playing Stardew Valley. It's very nice to have a notebook, and it's certainly nice to have notes and your own thoughts and perspectives. I don't think I'm going to need a guide or anything like that telling me how to beat the game. I'm pretty confident with the game and whatnot, but I think what I might do to improve my strategy and make it so that I'm a more efficient fighter at a lower level, I will probably set up some sort of application that doesn't give any walkthroughs, but will just give enemy stats and item locations that you can chase down if you want. I'll probably integrate that into the stream somehow, so if there's ever something that I have questions on or I need to look at, then everyone who's joining in for the grand quest of Dadness can see what I'm looking at too, and can help throw in their opinions if they choose to do so on what to do next. I don't think anything's over there other than rocks. Do we go down or do we... Yeah, let's just go down here. We might as well push over to the Abbey if it will let us drop down. It won't. Okay, we'll head more over here, and I'm pretty sure it will let us go down at some point. And the monsters are going to get a little harder now that it's nighttime, so definitely get challenged. Smack those eyeballs. What do they use to eat? I would say that they probably do it like flies and just on everything. And slurp it up, but I don't see a mouth or nose or anything for that matter. Cool, 94 experience points and a vial of holy water. Don't use those very often, but it's nice to have them. We'll head towards the Maella Abbey, and I think we'll save there just to establish a teleporting point. That way we can go to it when we are ready. Dragon Phoenix 87 has some more comments in chat. I can beat the game easy, but I write down everything I find and what I make and buy and sell. And Monster Arena monsters, yeah, those are very important to keep track of. I beat and the coin they give me. That's very smart. It's nice to have a log. And anything else I think I want to write down. I respect that. Sounds like we're pretty similar there. I don't keep as detailed of a log, but I'm certainly someone who likes to plan ahead of the time if I'm being challenged or if I'm having multiple ideas of how I can do something and I need to deduce which one is actually going to be the better method. Yeah, these demonlings are the things I was referring to that song's the backup. Hi Winnie the Pooh, how's it going? Got something special? You son of a gun. Alright. Sorry Winnie the Pooh, but this ain't the 100-acre wood, you need to go. Oh, that stuffing stuff hurts. Awesome. Enemies are defeated. Each party member receives 126. We just gotta level up. Yes. Nice. I'm really liking that we're getting some health there. Not much for wisdom, but what can you do? Okay. We're using an axe right now. I think we put 4 points towards that. Let's put a point here, and 2 on humanity. 64 gold points, alright. Nice. Dragon Phoenix 87 says he's also doing I'm doing the same for Fallout 4. That's really cool that you're doing that for Fallout 4, especially since that's a more expansive game and it has a lot more going on. I don't know if this is considered a sin, but I actually haven't played Fallout 4. I'm a big fan of Skyrim. I played quite a bit of that, and I also do have Oblivion and Morrowind on my backlog for just getting that played through. We'll probably end up doing that on stream or on YouTube at some point. But yeah, I just haven't really got into the Fallout series much. That log that you keep would probably be very, very handy for... They have like a city building thing, right? And you have to keep track of stats like happiness and that kind of thing. I'm glad that we got that taken care of as far as having that war point goes. That should be relatively simple now. I think I saw some chests over here. I don't know if we can open them at this time, but we will give it a shot. Okay, let's see. Chain 9 and giant moths. So Venus, you hit the chain 9. Jessica, you act the moths. Kill those betters. Bring them into the light. Dragon Phoenix 87, it's not a sin that I haven't played Fallout 4. They haven't played any Elder Scrolls game, it looks like, but they do own Skyrim. Yeah, you know, I actually... I think I've actually told this story on stream in the past, but I have a... Yeah, it was actually for a Stardew Valley stream. I stream Stardew Valley on Saturdays. I bought Skyrim used, like, 3 days after it came out. So someone bought the game, didn't like the game, returned it to a GameStop, and I picked it up for $2 cheaper than what I could have bought it for new. I should have just bought it new, but I figured whoever didn't have, they didn't have it for more than 2 days, like, what could they really have done to the game? And if the game was messed up and that's why they returned it, they would have got their money back and GameStop wouldn't have sold it. So, the main thing with that, though, is I played the game, and at that time, I had a CRT TV. 480p was the best I had. The color was not very good on that thing. That TV was old, so I couldn't read anything. If you tried to read the menus on that game on anything lower than 720p, you're just gonna have a bad time. You're not gonna be able to read. And so I was new to first-person games, really, and I did not have the patience to learn a game that I couldn't read anything about. And this was also before they released any kind of patches to improve the game on PS3, and that's what I was playing it on. So I just had bad experience, and I just gave up and said, screw it, I'm done. I don't want anything to do with this game. And so I put it back on my shelf for a year, because part of me was like, I should just return it, and I'm like, no, I'll probably like it one day. Let's just keep it, and I'll try it again in the future. Well, I did try it again in the future, and I'm happy to report that I did end up really liking the game, but it took another year. I started playing, and some of the bugs were resolved, and it was doing much better. But after the opening tutorial sequence, no spoilers here, I show up at a town, and I just see this chicken that's like halfway in the ground, and it's not moving. And I'm just looking at this chicken, just kind of looking around like, is anything else glitching, or is it just this chicken? And they don't have life bars above their head, so I didn't know if this thing is alive or not. And I was like, okay, well, maybe if I hit it with a sword, or like my fist, maybe if I do that, then it will go ahead and it will pop out of the ground and it will walk around. Well, I hit the chicken, I killed the chicken, and then the whole village decided to attack me, and they didn't like me. The blacksmith that just basically offered me everything in his house was now chasing me with a two-hand weapon. His daughter was not supposed to be doing this, but glitch, I guess. She was sniping me with a bow from their front yard. The stray dog was attacking me, and the town drunk was attacking me. Everyone was attacking me. This is actually Skyrim, just kind of talking about my experience with starting out with Skyrim. And I don't have a lot of things. I just have a bow and pretty much my fists. And so I head north, I'm leaving the town, I'm shooting everything I can. The villagers are dropping like flies. I'm having to eat a lot of food to stay alive. And there's a bridge right across from the city, and I'm crossing it. The blacksmith's running at me. And before he can hit me, I'm at like 2 HP. I did him with a bow. He died. And I like murdered the whole village. And I'm like, whew, that was something crazy. And I turn around, and a black wolf jumped out of a bush and just killed me. And due to the poor coloring in the PS3 version, as well as just my state of like adrenaline, I thought it was like wolf of hell, demon jumping out of the ground to get me. I rage quit. I ejected that game from my PlayStation, and I put it back on a shelf for a year. A year later, I didn't have a job because I quit a pretty shitty job, and I was like, I need something to play. I tried Skyrim, and then I had an HD TV at that time, so I could actually read the menus now, and I actually enjoyed it because I was playing a lot more first-person games and understanding how they work. And I have the platinum trophy, or all achievements, I guess as you would call it, on Xbox and Steam for Skyrim, and I did it on PS3 and PS4. It's It's a great game. I liked it. I do have it for PC, and I don't do anything modded with it, but I do like that. I do like that I can make certain aspects of it more beautiful. Skyrim's definitely worth the playthrough. I would recommend it. You might like it. Oh, Dragon Phoenix saying that the game might be drowning me out just a little bit. Well, I can go ahead and I can balance that. I was recently doing some testing with an Elgato that I just got, so that might be why it's a little louder than I had it before. Okay, so I turned the game down and I turned me up a little bit. If it continues to be a problem, just let me know and I'll balance it. Thanks for looking out for me. We're doing pretty good with these monsters. I just need to keep the game going. Okay, the voice is fine, but the game is a bit loud. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm excited that I picked up a capture card, because now if I want to, I can also stream PlayStation games at a much higher quality and not have to worry about the PS4's capabilities, so it'll be great. Ooh, a chest! Can I open this one, or is it going to be locked like that other one? Ooh. Hello, slimes. Hello, moths. So these are two different... Okay. Let's have you whip the slimes. Oh, they actually survived. Cool. I think we're doing much better compared to last time. I think we'll head back to Paradigm Play and then we'll try to take on that golem, and if we succeed, we'll move on with some story. If we don't succeed, we'll move on with some story and come back with vengeance. A stone axe. I think that's what Yangus already has. Yes. Okay. Well, hey, something to throw into the alchemy pot, I suppose. Is that another chest over there that I haven't opened? So check it out. Surprised we haven't run into any of the mushrooms or the snot, the boogers, the slimes, whatever they call them. I know they're not slimes, but dupe? Something like that. Okay, this is another set of ruins. Is this different than the original ones? Yeah, this is a bit different. Okay. Hello, Winkies. You're left standing? I'm left standing. But you're going down? Oh, called it. Awesome. 128. Oof. You just leveled up. HP by 6, magic by 6, resilience 1. Okay, defense didn't go up. That'd be nice if defense went up. 8 skill points. Okay. 1 here, 1 there. Let's do 3 and 3. Ooh, whip skills improved. Whippersnapper. We learned whiplash. And she's better with staffs. That's good. Accelerate. Accelerate rattle? I probably read that wrong. Sex appeal increased. She just realized how sexy she can be? Okay. Jessica learns how to blow kisses. The party obtains 48 gold coins. To anyone who has never played Dragon Quest, they're probably like, blow kisses? What does that do? pretty cool. Dragon Phoenix 87. I use whips on here. Yeah, you know, whips have just been my favorite with Jessica. I've seen a couple of people do the knife strategy and get some insane critical hits with the armor and just how they stack her up. But I like that she's more of an AoE kind of deal. I prefer that. Especially with her magic when she gets really good with it. Let's see, 111 experience points. Now we've leveled up 2 characters twice, I think, and 1 character once. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Even though it's like almost daytime again, I'm gonna go sleep at the inn. Dragon Phoenix 87, never done a run with the fisticuffs. I haven't either. But I imagine that'd be quite the fight to, you know, fight all the way to the very end and only using your fists. Like fisticuffs, no magic. That would just be crazy. I'd probably make an exception for healing spells, but nothing offensive but fists. Maybe one day. Right now, I just want to say I've beat my favorite game at least once, and we're working towards that. Awesome. I trust you had a restful sleep. Please tell me again. I will definitely tell me again. This is a pretty hot spot for now, and pretty soon it'll just be forgotten. You'll be like, oh yeah, this place exists. Dragon Phoenix 87 says they're always over leveled, so they think that they can make it work. You know, you probably could make it work, and with how I play, I typically am the kind of person that goes, okay, before I do anything story related, I want to get 5 levels higher. I need to one-hit everything in this dungeon. I need to X, I need to Y, I need to Z. With the stream, I'm trying to pace myself to be a better player at a lower level. My favorite way to play is, you know, do the overpowered route, superhero, nothing can stand in my way. But I've never played the game in the sense of not trying so hard and not... I guess the best way to put it is basically not trying to raffle stomp everything. I want there to be a bit of action, a bit of suspense. Just like, what am I fighting? I'm not intimidated at all with this scenario here. We survived a night, and we didn't really have to do too much to make that happen, so... Alright. You're down, and I'm assuming you're going down. Very nice. 108? Sweet. Medicinal herb. Which reminds me, is that other one done? It probably dinged while I was rambling. I didn't even notice it. It sure did. Cool. I like that we have some stronger healing items. Let's see if we can combine some other things, though. Like, we have that knife. Leather kilt, leather shield, Wayfarer's clothes. I don't see how that would combine. I know the bandana combines with something, but I don't want to get rid of it. Dagger and... Nostalgia just hit in. Deja vu. Let's see. I think if I combined an iron nail with the boomerang, that creates a reinforced boomerang. Or is it knife with... You know what? Let's just see if these two will combine. And if they combine, great. We'll see what they turn into. If not, we'll just continue on to the golem. Yeah, alright, cool. I'm pretty sure it's bronze nails. And the boomerang. Not Cubone here. Boomerang that will make the reinforced. Let's see. Dragon Phoenix 87 says, I understand not wanting to be overpowered for a stream, but also I wouldn't want to get wrecked every 2 seconds. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. With the stream last time, it was great because we got a couple of new faces in and we were just chatting about the game, just other JRPGs, and amongst the really good conversations that happened from last week, I just kind of forgot to heal. I forgot, certain strategies. I forgot about the different stuff going on, and I died quite a bit, and I was a little embarrassed about it, and everyone's like, oh, don't worry about it, I don't mind, but also at the same time, I'm like, I should be better than this. I shouldn't have to die to something like this. Dual mages, maybe, but not this stuff, so it's all about finding balance. And as far as for what I was trying to make, I've just kind of been going at it from the perspective of, well, let's just see what I can make. If I combine this and this, maybe it will turn into something good. I'll have to look up a couple of my favorite recipes. I know that there's like a holy sword, or something like the zombie crusher that's really good with like taking down things that are dead. Go ahead and we'll have to look into that. Aether Finch in the chat. What's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for joining in. It's gone good so far. Whisper. What's the secret? Nice. Don't know if you wanted that shared on stream since you sent it as a whisper, but hey, I'll definitely send you a follow. That could be good. I think watching that will be something that will encourage me to go ahead and maybe play it one day. We'll have to see. Alright, Golem. I'm gonna be fully healed and I'm gonna be ready for you. We're gonna take you down. I hope. We'll see. Hell Hornets, okay. And they're all just separate, so it's not gonna wrap them together. Okay. Ooh. I was saying something about how we were taking the golem down. Hopefully I don't get killed before that happens. Okay. We just gotta level up. MP by 2. Better than nothing. Okay. Shot in the dark. Putting it all on axes. We're gonna need it for that golem. An Iron Woodsman. He learns Hatchet Man. 36 gold coins. Hopefully, Hatchet Man will help us out. I'll have to see what that move does. Yandis added with 108 HP. Broke that 100 squad first. Nice. Oh yeah, let's see. Can we look at skills? I guess I looked at magic. There's probably a way to check it, but I don't break for nothing. Unless the golem breaks me. What do you want? I don't want to fight you. Okay. Abilities, cross the earth wheel. Hitting that scorpion with that extra little bit's really not going to do much. Scope splitting smash that lowers an opponent's defense from last time, I remember that. And then an unpredictable attack that can slay an enemy with a single blow, if it connects. We'll take the hatchet to the tree. I'll have her attack scorpions. Poisoned? Did you just put a negative status effect on me? I hate that. You don't do that. That is not cool, dude. Don't do that. Okay, 25 hits, but supposedly it can one-hit KO, has a chance to at least. Hopefully that'll happen with the Iron Ball. That would be really nice if we make that nice and simple. Okay, one scorpion down, alright. Excuse you? Bye-bye. Okay. Let's get the friggin' tree. Great. Let's get the hornet. Perfect. Alright. Each party member receives 202 experience points. 51 gold points. Perfect. Alright. Let's get this poison effect off of that. And Dragon Phoenix 87 kind of figured. Just want to let you know I read it. Okay. Fingers crossed. Will this be the first stream where there's no deaths at all? Don't find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, because we're doing it now. Okay, Hatchet Man. Abilities, Whiplash, Paralyzing, Practical Limb. It'd be nice if you were paralyzed. Let's try it. 55. 7. Missed. Dang it. Okay, well, we are going to heal. Try that again. And try that one more time. If that doesn't work, then I'm kind of disappointed. Ooh. 13 points? Come on, I was told that could one-hit KO. Items. Medicinal herb, use it on deadness. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think with this here, we'll just do Helm Splitter. That makes more sense to just go ahead and get stuff down. Sap, reduce the defense, crack. Let's try it. That's hitting harder than the whip was. Oh boy, there's about to be death. I guarantee it. Oh, did I not use the super herb? That was smart of me. Dragon Phoenix 87 in the chat says had a few deaths in their game, but 0 times no one like completely party wipes. So that's pretty cool. That's a really good accomplishment. I definitely can't say the same. Maybe one of these days, when we're all done, we played a couple of games, we've moved on to other things, maybe I'll come back sometime and see if we can do a run where there is no party wipes. That would be cool. That'd be really nice to have that accomplishment. Alright, Jessica, I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah. Basically guarantee that if you hit one of us, they don't die. At least your defense went down. But I think that one of us is about to go down. let's switch over to the copper sword. I think that's going to be stronger. Helm splitter and crack. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, ow, ow. That was not cool. Giant Phoenix 87 says, just play your way, brah. You're going to do fine, I think. Yeah, you know, I think playing my way is the way to go. But I'm going to cut back on the grinding. Just... no one deserves that. No one deserves that. I had like an 80-hour save slot, and I barely got to the western continent, so you know what that means. So too much grinding. Helm splitter, just why not? Crack, just why not? Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, boy, you're down. Okay, 275 experience points to everyone but the dead guy. Silver monster twin. What's up, Yannis? All right. Oh yeah, I can't cast any spells, huh? Alright, well... these guys should be strong enough to get back to town, but I don't want them to get too big of a power difference between a hero. So let's go ahead and let's just fly on back to Paradin Clay. Yeah, one thing I just kind of touched on there, Giant Phoenix 87, is I normally do like to walk everywhere myself. See, you did it. You did it. I like how Yang just walks. It's like if he was walking through the flowers, skipping through the meadow, la-di-da. Oh, this game is definitely one of my favorites of all time, but I'm really enjoying Ni no Kuni 2 right now. I'll eventually stream that, but yeah, I love Level 5, the developer of this game, and Ni no Kuni 2. Just great games. I feel like I'm getting close to, you know, the end game with Ni no Kuni 2. But also at the same time, knowing Level 5, I may not even be halfway there. We'll just have to see. Did I just save and not resurrect my guy? I think I did. Let's fix that. Yeah, I know I just swung by and I know I just saved dragging a corpse, but could you bring that corpse back? Yeah, 90 coins, I suppose. I mean, you probably could revive them without the money, but you're doing me a service, so I can tip you. Yeah, can you make the room a little better? No? Okay, I'll do that myself. Nope, I'm not. Sorry. Circle button. I know. Okay. Maella Abbey. No shortcuts. No long way around. Let's just follow the path. Oh, hi, Mr. Kitty. How you doing, kitty? You're a dead cat. So far, all the cats that I've run into have been very, very nice. One of them got a little shy and tried to run away, but when I caught up to it, it was like, oh, okay, you're cool. Okay, you can pet me, go away now. Stomped. But you're still standing. Let's change that. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, I don't think anyone's going to get any level ups before we get there, but that would certainly be nice. I wonder what's going on at the Abbey. Seems to be a, not like religious mecca, but just seems to be a pretty popular spot. She slimes. Oh yeah, I still have the sword out, don't I? I don't think the boomerang is as needed as it was before, so we'll stick with the sword for now. But if we get to a point where we are being swamped with enemies, then we'll go ahead and we'll pull the boomerang back out. And hopefully we can find some nails on our journey. Hello, sheeps. You up to your sheep and stuff? At least one more time. Yep, there we are. There we are. Ding-a-lings! You gonna send me Winnie the Pooh? You can give us a big hug? You're not summoning. I don't think you are either. Perfect, okay. We're right where I want to be here as far as levels concerned. Great. Okay, here we are at the Abbey. Let's see what's going on. Sup, dude? Is that the goddess? Pretty lady. It's a church and they don't even have chairs, no pews. That's not nice. Oh, goddess, have I not paid enough? Please let me be rid of the debt collector once and for all. Okay. Almighty goddess, now may I be welcomed at the gates of heaven when I pass from this world? I have paid 5,000 gold coins. Bribing for eternal salvation. Maella Abbey is the most important place of worship on this continent. Like you, I have traveled far to pray here. Making some assumptions there, boyo. Just saying. What's this room for? Here at Maella Abbey, we offer repose for the spirit. If it is repose for the body you seek, may I suggest that you go across the river and take lodgings in Simpleton. Oh, so you're okay with bone to the ground. Okay. Oh, you came over here on the ferry? Did you? I love boats. Well, me too. They're pretty cool. Do you have anything important to say? No. No. If the weight of sin bears down upon you, may I suggest a contribution of gold to the Abbey? This will please the goddess as she will grant you an indulgence. That totally sounds legit. You know, so far, unwashed patrons are not permitted to approach the holy altar. May the goddess strike you down. This is exactly why the Templars need to guard it. Backing away. Can I go back here without being struck down by Templars? That possible? Hello, dude. Are you giving them money too? Yeah, the Abbeys demand donations from you, huh? Never used to be the case, not when the old Templar captain was in charge. Who was the old Templar captain? Oh, where is Angelo? I only come here to see him, and I never miss a day because each new day is a new chance to catch a glimpse of my scrumptious hero. All the other boys are such bumpkins, they're all so boring. Pretend to be a nun or a maid. You may yet succeed. Hi guys, can I go through here? Hey, can I go? Can I go, please?
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me.
I don't know you. What are you doing in here?
I was asking myself that same question, because I don't want to give you guys money.
You need special permission to enter here.
That's on my mission.
Leave now, unless you want to die by a Templar sword.
No thanks. I'll leave.
I ordered you to keep strangers out, not to be rude. We have a reputation. Do you want to sully the name of the Templars?
Yes, we do.
Marcello! I'm sorry, Captain.
I apologize for the heavy-handedness of my men. We've had some trouble with strangers of late.
Well, that's
Our
unfortunate.
duty is to protect the Abbey. We cannot permit nameless travelers to wander around at will.
Fair enough.
Matters within the Abbey are trouble enough. But that's no concern of yours. These are the Templars' quarters anyway. I trust you have no business here, so I would ask you to leave. I warn you.
Okay, fine.
My men are ill at ease. I may not be able to stop them next time.
You're assuming that there's a next time. I did it. You and your little testosterone club. Don't come in there. Fine. Don't have to tell me twice. Since we're not going to go in there, I noticed that we could probably do a little bit better with the audio. Yeah, the background music should not be as high as it is. I think 3 is going to be the sweet spot here. And that shouldn't be too quiet, and should also make it so that my voice is a little more apparent and we can still hear the fine people of the Abbey. Well, all this religious hullabaloo, goddess, and 5,000 gold, and donations, and filthy peasant talk is making me thirsty. Apparently there's a bar up here. Chest. Not seeing anything. Yeah, I think we'll just head up to the town. We can do some exploring later on. Is Winnie the Pooh coming to visit? Is he? Not this time. Boom. 93 experience points. Great. I really would like to get my party members some new weapons. You know, alchemy pot. What do we got doing here? I don't think I need to make any more strong herbs, but perhaps there would be a benefit to 2 of these? I kind of want to combine them with a vial of holy water. What if the holy water could have some interesting... Oh, wow, that was interesting. Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, you literally have just the only instruction you've given has been throw crap in this pot, and I will have it throw cool crap back at you. Let's try the vial of holy water. YOLO. Nothing. Okay. 2 antidotal herbs. Is that going to provide a super poison away? No, that was a pretty apparent no. Okay, I give up. Shot in the dark. Mix it with some cheese. That'd be gross. I'm glad the game also agrees. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did it. I didn't do very well. Let's just go up to town. Let's do a drink. Is this the town they're referring to? Welcome, pilgrims. You are no entering simple town. Hi, horse. You look derpy too, just like your cousins. All right. Hello, person who typically does bartending. This used to be a really lively little town, but that all changed when the lord of the manor passed away. It was the plague that got him, you know, but it hasn't done the cock and bull any harm. Night and day, all year round, you'll find me here serving the good people of Simpson all the booze they can hold. Okay, well, where's the drink? You said day and night. Why are you standing out here? Hide, puppy. Woof, woof, woof. The lord of the manor, who used to run things around here about 10 years ago, was a right nasty piece of work. A corrupt, womanizing cheat, he was. Everyone was glad when he kicked the bucket. He left a son behind, mind, by the name of Angelo. Same guy at the Abbey. It's a crying shame for him losing his family at such a young age, and now he's condemned to life at the Abbey. But he's not at the Abbey. Is that their church? Meow, meow. You're a nice little kitty. Hello, what are you doing staring into the sunset? Hello, you come to the right place. This is a traveler's paradise. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. Traveler's paradise? Let's cheer it. And so ends another glass. Time for the next round. The lord of the manor who used to rule the roost around here was a truly bad man. Yes, bad through and through. His wife wouldn't give him a child, so he went off and had one with his maid, just so as he'd have an heir, and of course then his wife did have a child. Angelo, they called him, so the firstborn was hung out to dry. Ooh, that's cold. The maid was fired too, of course, and the illegitimate son was packed off to Maella Abbey without so much as a word. It's a terrible tale if there ever was one. So, Angelo has a brother who is also at the Abbey. Okay. Hiya, have a seat. Any way you like. You know what? Let's be right next to the barrel. Let me sit down. I want a drink. Hi, do you have anything for sale? I'm willing to pay. What do you got? Looks like you got some good stuff back there. Can I have some? It's a shame. I hope Angelo doesn't get himself into trouble. The man he's playing against looks like a real bruiser. Oh, he's over there? Oh, so it would seem. We'll chat with him a little bit. That's it. Come in and have a drink, put your feet up, and forget about the time. I'm trying to, but apparently I don't know how to sit down. That Angelo fellow might be a Templar, but he certainly likes his drink and his gambling, not to mention his women. He's a low life, all right. Ah, I wish it was him. Fair enough. I love this honky tonk. We use this dumbwaiter to bring food and drink up from downstairs. Could I take a ride on it? That'd be cool, right? You have a hideous haircut. People think just because I'm from Simpleton, I can't run a successful business. But I'm a decent trader, you know. Want to buy something? What do you got? You have something worth my time? Medicinal, antidotal, holy water, chimera, chainmail. Only by 1 point of an increase? I don't think I need that, bro. Sorry. We have a Templar over here. Are you his mean as your buddies? If Abbot Francisco wasn't protecting him, that unruly playboy would have been expelled from the Abbey long ago. Although that said, the contributions the Abbey receives from wealthy personages would take quite a hit if Angelo wasn't in the order. The rich are very peculiar in the way they seem to like hearing prayers read by pretty boy monks. Yeah, you're talking pretty high and mighty, but here you are in a bar. Angelo's downstairs gambling again. I think he's a sinful wretch, that boy. Mind you, I don't suppose we can point the finger. We sneaked out of the Abbey ourselves, and here we are drinking. Well, thank you for at least acknowledging what you're doing. Pretty view. I think we'll have to stay in the inn for the night. Huh. I wonder if Angelo is still around. I think he would be this time of night. It seems like most people are every words. Seems like most people are still here. They just stay here all day and just this time there's nothing else going on. I'm only peddling like this because no one's come to the shop for a while. A rapier, thorn whip, wizard's staff, wand spear. Nope. No. Sledgehammer. Oh, that would hit hard. I want it. How can we get it? I will sell my leather hat. And yeah, you already have better stuff, huh? I'll also sell your leather hat too. Okay. You don't really have anything on you to sell, huh? Copper monster coin. I think we have at least one silver. Oh, we have two. Yes. Yes, you can have them. You can absolutely have them. And then I will benefit from your sledgehammer. I love the sledgehammer. Angus, of course. It'd be kind of funny to see Jessica a little bit. No, I'm good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I have to put some more points into... Ooh, does he have Dragon Plus slot? He does have slimes on his cards. That's so cool.
Not now. I've almost got this game in the bag.
Very confident.
What? You little runt! You must be cheating!
Maybe yes.
Take it easy. No need to get excited. I know it hurts when you lose and all, but...
What? Oh, I get it.
Oh, snap.
You're with him.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oi! You want to watch it? Don't go throwing accusations about. You don't want to get on my wrong side.
Yeah, dude, he has a sledgehammer.
Take it easy, you guys. What are you, a couple of cavemen?
Oh, what are you doing? Think you'll get away with that just 'cause you're a lady?
What's with you two, eh? Two blokes ganging up on one bird? Behave.
Angus for the win.
That's it, you oaf. Those are my mates.
Bring it. Yangus. Wow. Oh, no. I think bad idea.
So who are you? You don't look like simpletons to me. Anyway,
yeah,
I owe
'cause
you one.
Simpleton's the name
Thanks
of the
to you,
city.
I managed to pull that little caper off without being caught. He was such an easy mark, I got a bit carried away. Still, can't hang around. Don't want any more trouble.
Yeah, neither do we, but I think it's gonna be hard to retrieve Yandis. Yeah, she's a pretty lady.
What?
I hope you weren't hurt by my little jape. Are you alright?
You're out of luck. I'm fine, apart from you leering at me.
By way of thanks for helping me, and as a memento of our encounter.
Encounter. Yeah, because people were being thrown into the counter.
The name's Angelo. I live at Maella Abbey.
Maella. Maella.
Show them that ring if you'd like to see me. I'll be expecting you. Au revoir.
Oh, just her, but not us?
Maella Abbey, alright? Just ask for Angelo. Don't forget.
But what?
Oh! Here you are, Gov. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, have you stopped your fighting?
What for?
Hey, I hope you don't plan on keeping this ring.
He
We're
gave
going
it
to
to you,
Maella
not
Abbey
me.
right now to give it back to that smarmy cheat, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, not right now, please. Let's just spend the night. Let's just spend the night at the inn. Hello, puppy dog. Oh, you don't like me? Sorry. Let's see. Oh, hey, kitty. Oh, the cat likes me. That's good. No one else is sleeping here? How do you keep this inn open? Yeah, I'll take all of your beds. 24 gold coins for... Okay. Alright. Fine. Yeah, it sure was restful. Feeling all energized. And we gotta go back to the Abbey. On our way there, though, let's check for some treasure. Thankfully, it's not too far of a walk. Beautiful day. Yeah, with how close the Abbey is, I'm not surprised that a lot of the religious people like to sneak off. Nothing really to worry about with this fight. Bada bing. Ooh, nice lens flare there. Can we run over that hill? Let's do it. I don't see anything over there, but maybe we'll find something on top here. And this game does have a look around mode. Ooh, there's a dog. I'll just say hi to that dog. Don't see a chest or anything. Alright. There's a tree. I spy with my little eye something that is a tree. So they're split up into two groups, no advantage either way. We'll look at the ones that are at the end of the food chain then. One of them still snoozing, he didn't want to get up for the job. One down, 3 to go. You're still sleeping? Now you're sleeping forever. Wow. Not as tough as Buffalo Bill, but still pretty resilient. Fighting like 4 of those Buffalo Bills? No thanks. That does not sound like my idea of a good time. Okay, I see chests across the way, but I'm not going to be able to get those for a long while. Chain irons. I think this is the perfect time to re-equip the boomerang. And we'll just have you hit whatever's going to not be hit the hardest. Okay. Alright. And that last one is probably going to go down. That ain't cool. Okay, bye-bye, guys. It was fun while it lasted. Now you gone. 144 experience points. Sweet. Ooh, that ocean. How I'd love to go on that ocean. Working our way over here. Let's see. I don't think Winnie the Pooh is showing up this time. Yep, just nice and simple. I think we're at a good place with the levels around here. What is that a symbol of on the church? Red, is that like someone in a cape? Let's look around. Someone on a horse? I wonder if there's a story about like a knight or something that founded the Abbey. What's up, dude? We are saving. Don't have anyone to revive now. Peregrine Quay. Okay. Something. Yeah, let's continue the adventure. We have a ring to go give to that Angelo fellow. Water is good, children. Drink some water. Well, he said not to come back unless we have Templar business, and he's a Templar, and we have a ring. Hi, guys. Yep, we come to return Angelo's ring. Put it up as credit at the pub again, did he? That boy's a disgrace. Very well then, Angelo's inside. Get a move on. Absolutely. I doubt his quarters are that way. You are a small person to have that haircut. The Templars have always used their rings as tools since long before the Abbey moved to its current home in the middle of the river. Apparently, they used to use them as keys of some sort back in the old day. As keys, okay. Our sleeping quarters are upstairs. And the dungeon is at the bottom of those steps, and that's where we locked up sinners. Angelo seems to be one of those quote-unquote sinners. Is that where he's kept? There are a lot of short people with very bushy eyebrows. The Templars are an elite class with unparalleled knowledge of both the sword and the scriptures. They are known as the Goddesses Steel, here to protect the abbot and preserve peace and order in Maella. Or Maella. Abbot Francisco is a man of the utmost virtue. He embraces all those who have lost their family or are in need of shelter, and gives them the chance to live here as members of the family. Like Angelo and his brother. Our duty as monks is to serve the abbot and the Templars. We're here to take care of their meals and clean the abbey and whatnot, to give them anything they require, really. Anything? Anything? Okay. I'm not going to ask any more questions. You are the appropriate size to have that haircut. Prayer and hard work, such as life of a monk. Oh, I see Munchie. Hi, Munchie. Although there are those in the order who sneak off to the pub from time to time. Yeah, you look like the guy that sneaked off to the pub. Alright, we'll go upstairs now. Hello. Is that the goddess or some saint? Hi. I'm assuming this is captain's quarters. And this is swab quarters. Hello, have you seen Angelo anywhere? The Templars are said to have begun as a collection of mounted guardsmen. They were employed to protect large churches and keep the peace at important religious services. Our predecessors were spectacular to behold, flaunting the majesty of the church and the glory of the goddess. But they were nothing more than puppets, of course. The Templars of today are very different. We are the Knights of the Goddess, an elite order of warriors, admired by all. You speak pretty high and mighty of yourself. You're not Angelo. Can't you see I'm trying to get some sleep? I'm off duty now. You're looking for Angelo? Well, I haven't seen him. Well, you've had your eyes open. You're not trying to sleep very hard, my friend. An elite group of soldiers, and there's like only 6 beds. This is Captain Marcello's chamber. The captain manages all of the Holy Father's affairs now that he's too frail to take care of matters himself. But he's not here. Just a short while ago, he went downstairs, looking very displeased, I might warn you. He should be in the torture chamber now, giving Angelo the dressing down he deserves. I wish I could see it for myself. Okay, Captain of the Guard's not very happy with Angelo. And they're in the dungeon. Wonder what goes on in the dungeon. Do you have any current prisoners? Don't see anyone in there. Nor there. There are definitely bloodstains on the floor. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Captain Marcello is not the kind of man to take any nonsense from anyone. He'll never challenge the word of Abbot Francisco. He's been like a father to Marcello, you see. I don't know the full story, but apparently the wealthy family into which Marcello was born gave him up to the Abbey for some reason. Oh, Marcello. Older brother of Angelo. Hello. This is the interrogation room. Beyond it is the torture chamber, used in days of old to convert heretics to the faith. Tough love. You're free to enter the interrogation room, but Captain Marcello is using the back room at the moment, so it's off limits. Oh, there's our red-coated devil.
Well done. You managed to cause another brawl at the Simpleton pub. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, he kind of was at fault because he was cheating, huh?
News travels fast.
But it was all against us.
What a fine intelligence network the Templars have.
How much more shame do you intend to bring to our Abbey? You're like a curse. Yes, a filthy curse. If you hadn't been born, we'd all have been spared a lot of misery.
Youch.
You're nothing but a petty crook with a pretty face. It sickens me to think we share any common blood.
Brothers.
In Templar Angelo, by order of the captain, you are sentenced
Dryden
to a term
Venus
of
87,
penitence.
thanks for joining in. Have a good one.
I'm hereby stripping you of your right to leave the Abbey. You do not leave this place. Not for anything. Understood?
Ooh, he can't go get his drink on.
Cross me on this, and I'll see to it that you're expelled from the Order. And don't think the Abbot will be able to protect you this time.
Dun dun dun. And we can't go in there, huh? Alright, well, one of them go up, and we're not going to get involved with any of that. Oh, you're in a different place? Yes, there was a jester here just a moment ago. Dolmadius. What's he doing here? He was on his way to the abbot's chamber. He had a rather odd-looking cane with him. No doubt he uses it in his performances. He probably bounces on it or something. We're gonna go fight that guy. Let's do it now. No, you're not a jester. From what I hear, Abbot Francisco enjoys a good laugh. Apparently, he sometimes invites traveling performers to his residence on the quiet to entertain him. Okay. So that's what you're here for, or were you just hoping to be let in? Probably the latter. Ever since I made eye contact with that jester, I haven't been feeling right. Still, that's by the by. Now then, what was it I was here for again? Pity I can't seem to remember. I'm going in there and we're taking that guy down. Could you move? Abbot Francisco is a very kind and gentle soul. He would agree to see anyone who requested an audience with him. That's why we're here, to protect him from the riffraff. He's too polite to turn away. Now clear off. There was a jester here just a moment ago. He came to visit the Holy Father. There was something rather eerie about him, actually. Looking for him? Who? That jester? Oh, no. Only those with the express permission of Captain Marcello to come through here. So you let the jester go through. And now you won't let me go through. This ain't good. We need to talk to the captain. He needs to be made aware of the situation. This is really not good.
You're the people I met at the pub, right? What are you doing here?
Returning your trinket.
What do you mean, what are we doing here? You told us to come. Now you can take back this stupid ring and we'll be on our way.
Sounds
My
good to
ring?
me.
Of course. I can still play that card.
What card?
Listen, I've got a favor to ask.
After we came all this way? No, we need to take down Dolmadius, dude.
A favor? You're kidding, right? What makes you think we'd want to help you?
Just listen, all right? There's no time to argue. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the sinister presence in the Abbey?
Yeah, we know who it is.
I
It's
heard that the
Dolmadius.
jester got into the Abbot's residence. I'm convinced he's the source of the sinister air.
Yeah,
A
it's
jester.
Dolmadius.
I don't know what he's planning to do, but I'm sure Abbot Francisco's life is in danger. You've got
You'd be
to help.
right.
I need you to get into the Abbot's residence and make sure that he's all right. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
I'm
we
in
did
your
it done.
debt.
Sweet-eyed to Dolmadius.
Now listen carefully to what I'm about
That's
to
what our
tell you.
team wants us to do. And this is the journey of the
You may have
cursed
seen them already,
king.
but there are some obstinate
Not
idiots
journey of
guarding
the
the bridge
deadness,
to the Abbot's residence.
unfortunately.
You can't go that way. But if you're prepared to go the long way around, there is another way to get there.
But if we
You
take
have to
the
leave
long
the
way,
Abbey
does
as
that...
if you were going to Simpleton, but turn immediately left
Couldn't we just
along the
shove
river.
those Templars off the side?
Just follow the river along, keeping the Abbey in view. Keep going along the river, and you'll come to a ruin. It's the old Abbey that was used before this one.
Okay.
There's an underground passageway leading from there to the Abbot's residence.
Okay.
I'm afraid that's the only way. The entrance to the ruin can be opened with the Templar's ring I gave you. So you just keep hold of it, all right? Anyway, there's no
Alright, we'll
time
do
to
it.
lose. It's in your hands now. Please help the Abbot.
You got it. Not doing it for you. Doing it because Dolmadius needs to go down. Thanks for giving us a way in, buddy. So go out the Abbey and go to the left. Keep the Abbey in view while you go along the river, and eventually we'll run into some ruins where the old Abbey used to be. I wonder why they ditched it. I mean, this one is kind of nice on the river, but if the old one is that close, what's the deal? Did it like burn down? Did everyone get sick? Next to a river, maybe it flooded, maybe it was lower. Some sleeping baby Buffalo Bills. Dun, 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 dun. The mom is sleeping bit dust. And you're gone too, man. This place is quite the monster problem. Alright. Looking at it here, we do have the Abbey still in view, so that's one of the steps that was requested of us. Oh, a knight. Howdy do, good sir. The Hollow Knight appears, and he suddenly attacks. Why you no use your shield? Yeah, heal Jessica. And I don't... Oh, that's right, because I'm using the hammer, I don't have his abilities. Alright, well, let's attack and maybe blow a kiss? Ooh, she looks like she was in quite a lot of pain there. I'll heal. All nice and perky. Alright, let's take him down. That's not what I meant by take him down. Well, we defeated it. We received 56 experience points. Copper monster coin. Cool. Well, I don't want to do a dungeon dragging a corpse around. We need to bring Jessica back. There's nothing that can be done. It has to be done. Although it'd be nice if we had another party. Winnie the Pooh, Buffalo Bill Jr., and 3 Winky Tinkies. Yeah, let's just take that monstrosity out first and foremost. Just like the old days before Jessica. Except everything's on fire, including the rotten corpse. Oh, snap. Take out one of the Tinky Winkies, Dingus. Boom. Very nice. Cool, well, good to see that we can still survive here with just 2 people. And we just got another level up. 8, 4, did strength there. 5 skill points. Boomerangs. Courage. 3 on boomerangs, 2 on courage. 82 gold coins, and we got a bottle of fresh milk. How about that? Will fresh milk bring the milk drinker back to life? Because she's a glass cannon? And you know what? I almost did it again. I don't need to save. But I do need to continue my adventure. Don't look so glum. You're in Dragon Quest VIII, one of the best games ever. You should be cheery. Happy. 80 gold coins? I think that was cheaper than what it took to bring Dadness back when he passed. It must be based on level. That's the only thing I can think of. It's based on level. That would make complete sense. No, I don't need anything else. Thank you. But let's see if, as we are going along, if we can kind of dodge that monster. That would probably be in everyone's best interest there. Okay. Attempt number 2. Can we reach the Abbey without anyone passing away? Take down the ring of demons. Oh, good. Only making the things better. That's slightly encouraging. All by yourself. Now you join your friends in the dirt. Alright, so we'll get over to this Abbey, and it really shouldn't take too terribly long to get on over there. I mean, they said it's within sight of the... Oh, I'm so glad he can't run very fast. I was not looking forward to fighting him again. You sleeping. You can whack those things. We'll whack the things that summon Winnie the friggin' Pooh. Wow, they're still not down? And you raise your defense. Great. That's what I wanted to see. Come on, Buffalo dude, you are down. It was all in vain, little bells. And Jessica got a level up. 7 still points, okay. I'm kind of going with the earlier strategy. Let's just knives and stabs, just cause. Let's put 2 on whips and 3 on sex appeal. Jessica's knife skills improve. She learns basic knife fighting techniques. Jessica's attack power increases by 5 when she is equipped with a knife, and the party obtains 60 gold coins. Sweet. I like improvement. Well-trodden path over here. We are definitely hunting the river, but the old Abbey is not in sight, even with special third-person camera jury-rigging. Following the path as I was directed to do. Edis, I need you to hit that thing as hard as you can. Very nice, 38. That was pretty good. Let's take him down. Winnie the Pooh does stare blankly into space quite a bit. 88 experience points, okay, cool. So this is the old Abbey? Kinda small. And they chose to build it all the way back here. The church must not have been as popular back then. I see why they wanted to move to a better location. Insert the ring. Does it have to be the ring though? Like, what if they just got like a clay mold and turned it? Maybe the ring is magic. Dark, spooky, underground. Sounds like a good time. Okay, a little bit of a dungeon. How are we doing on health? Yeah, we're fine. Let's just move on. Right or left? Let's go left. A fly guy. Oh, and they strike first. Great. Ow. At least you tried to block. Somewhat. Okay, Yingdis, hit that fly freak as hard as you can. And let's get those skeleboners out of the way. You have some pretty brittle bones there, skeleboners. I think we should just end you. Got one down. We'll probably did enough. Yes. Hey, what do you got? Just had to hit every single one of us with a skill. Well, you won't be hurting anyone anymore. Not only are you dead, you're dismembered. Just like Dead Space. Man, oh man, I do not do good with scary games at all. And I am playing Dead Space right now for my YouTube channel. Oh, new episode will go live tomorrow. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to record that for another week. I really don't do good with scary games. Oh, the treasure chest is actually a canna box. Well, if that isn't creepy, I don't know what is. I think we would be much better off with a copper sword at this point. And just a normal attack from you, and you're made of wood. I think fire might be effective. Oh, and then you cast fire. Of course. Does that make sense? You are pretty resilient. I think we have found a nice challenge here. Let's try just a normal attack. Oh, those teeth hit hard. Okay. Man, if that's the kind of monster we're gonna have right around here, I'm gonna have to play it just a little bit cautious. I think Yandis is fine where he's at the moment. Not another Canabots, I hope. A map. Okay. Don't you access the map with square? So basically, I can go across or I can go down. I think down is going to be the ultimate way to go, but let's... Wait a minute. Dusty cobweb wood dressers. Iron nail. Oh yeah. Now we can make that reinforced boomerang, I'm pretty sure. It's either an iron nail or a bronze knife. Oh. Wow. You walked into quite the trap, buddy. Let's get that boomerang equipped. It just doesn't make sense to pick off these guys one by one when they're pretty strong. We'll do the cross cutter throw. Yandis, you just have heal. Okay. We'll have you hit the one that's going to be hit least. And then just doesn't have to be able to hit them all, so we'll have him hit the first 3. Cool. 7 points. I'm glad it's nothing more than that. 10? Oh, don't tell Jessica. She already died once on this journey. We're supposed to kill Dolomedes. How are we gonna kill Dolomedes if we can't even handle a couple of skeleboners? Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna attack. Yandis, I want you to hit this one now, and just hit those 3 again. Okay. Now we're starting to make some progress. That's good. 2 down. And... Can we do it, Yandis? Can we do it? Can we get this one on too? Ooh, yeah, okay, great. So now let's hit this with everything we have. Down, down, great. 205, ooh, that was a good amount of experience points. I'm not going to deny that. What is that way? Are you another cannabis? There's a door. 2 doors. It looks like there's hardly anything going on in this door. Did I look at that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's just check it. Oh, locked off. Okay. Well, come on, Canabox. Ooh, a bronze shield. Okay. Alright. Items. A bronze shield. I wonder who will benefit from that the most. You know, let's transfer it instead of use it, deadness. Technically, Yandis would benefit the most since he has the worst defense out of the 2 people that can wield that. And on that note, let's give him a heal. Maybe 2. Well, you know what? Me on that. And you know, since she's squishy. Don't want to be squished under the boot of monster filth. That shit behind me. And it's purple over there. Ooh, a mummy boy. I think a copper sword would be best. And I don't have like a flame slash or anything. Let's set his rads on fire. Good hit. Another good hit. And you hit respectable. Wow, the whip did more damage than the fireball? Duly noted. At least for those enemies. Okay. What's in here? There's a room beyond the way, but it looks like it's blocked by a whole bunch of dead people. And that must have just been the dissension from the top floor. To go down into here. Alright. Prepare to be poisoned. Someone's bed's down here. If I just stand in it, does it do anything? No, so simmering is fine. Okay. That just hurt a tad. Alright, fly guys. Let's switch to the boomerang. We'll just have you hit that last one really hard. Awesome, one of them's down. This round for sure. We're gonna wipe both of them off the face of the planet. Yes. Very good hit. Oh, who's cursed? The curse evaporates for hitting me. Great. Enemies are defeated. Each party member receives 143 experience points. Gold is always nice. Is there anything down here? Nope. Just go up. Alright, we're making some good progress. Open the door. You are spooky. I'm healing. Because you are too spooky for me. Alright, let's go, pal. After I take down your lackeys. Jessica is prevented from casting spells? Well, that's lame. Good thing I was intending for her to use her whip, right? 7 points of damage. I'll have her hit the flies. Since the boomerang will hit those skeletons pretty hard. Oh woohoo. Yang just can't cast heal. What are we ever going to do? You can't cast a curse on me, fool. Yikes. Yangus. Yeah, let's just have you deal with flies again, just oh, beautiful. You need to not die this turn, so I'm glad that they're not all just targeting you. Let's take these guys out now. Booyah! Each party member receives 225 experience points. Hello there, sir. I'll be with you in just a moment. I was healed up and ready for you, but apparently your roommates wanted to join in. Well, that's kind of you to not just immediately attack me. Rah! So much pain, so much sorrow. Why does my goddess remain silent? How long must I languish in misery? We served you so faithfully, yet we died in agony. That terrible plague consumed my beautiful Abbey. Oh, the memory, the pain, so much pain. And now you shall taste for the moment the agony I have endured for eternity. But fear not, for you shall be saved by the blissful peace of death. Cool. Thanks for saving us from lots of pain, bro. Your jaw's unhinged a little. Okay, we're gonna switch it over to the copper sword. Yangus, your hammer does hit harder, but you have nice abilities. We'll play this one by ear. And just, I don't think you want to blow a kiss at this guy. You might catch something from him. He might be a magic user. Let's go ahead and let's get his defense down just a little bit. Sizzle. We were roasted. Okay. I'm probably going to want to just have everyone go all in on him this time, and then have Dadness start doing some healing. Yeah. But we're going to do the healing on Jessica first, as she's the most likely to kick the can. Nina suggested, just do your thing. Cool. Why are you picking on Yangus? You're not very nice, dude. Alright, yeah, it's all in. Tortured Soul attacks. Let's see. 26 points of damage. Alright. It is once again time to do some healing. I think Dadness is going to be the most beneficial person to heal at the moment. Oh, you called for backup? That's not very nice. Skeleton and a walking corpse. Is that what I said? Now let's just focus all of our energy on that guy in the middle. Heal yourself, you just... Nice, Spencer did hits. That's good. And now we're all gonna burn. You gotta heal yourself, buddy. His defense went back up. Okay. I don't think he has much more in him. Let's go ahead and let's have Dagnus just attack with a straight hit. We're gonna have Yandis get his stone axe equipped, just so he can knock this guy's defense down a bit. And we will also have Jessica take his defense down a tad too. If she lives. This might be a close one. Okay. Another hit. Okay, so now his defense is nice and low. And items. Medicinal herb. Let's give that to Jessica. Yandis, let's have you heal me. And Jessica, let's maybe send some frost that way. Tortured soul attacks. Juice. Okay. Everyone go all out. We can do this. Stay with us, Jessica. Dagnus takes 21 points of damage. Come on, Yangus. Yes! He's down. I think we just gotta get his buddies. Okay. Let's just focus all our energy one at a time. If we do that, they'll be down and out pretty quick. Okay. If he hits Jessica one more time, we'll be fine with this guy. You have some gross stuff drooling from your face. You should wipe your mouth. Didn't your mama ever teach you better? The enemies are defeated, and each party member receives 780 experience points. Yanis' level increased to level 15. Maximum HP increased by 12. Nice. You got a lot stronger. 8 skill points. Okay. Well, we went pretty hardcore with axes. Let's go hardcore with clubs, and let's do one for scythes, and yeah, one for humanity. Club skills improve. He learns Heartbreaker. 226 gold coins. I like it. And we got the gold rosary. And oh my goddess, my dear sweet goddess. At last I shall rest, cradled in your blessed arms. You're welcome, bro. Ooh, HP and MP fully restored. I'm really glad none of us died on that. Oh, and then this must be the path out. Awesome. Well, if you weren't a believer in the goddess before now, you should be. We just got healed, yo. Oh no, a metal slime. Whatever are we going to do? And let's see. Let's climb up the ladder. Are we out? Yes. So, one tombstone for everyone who died by the blade. Okay, fair enough. Those guards are knocked out. Are you guys okay? Well, there's 3 of them before. 2 of them, now there's 3. Okay. Dolmagus. I couldn't stop him. He's after Abbot Francisco. The Holy Father is in danger. Yeah, the Holy Father might be in danger, but I need to catch up on some reading. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Fish? He considered himself a jokester, huh? A guy walks into a bar. Ouch! Francisco. I deserve a feather in my cap for that one. Oh, Abbot Francisco, you seem like a swell guy. I think the jester is coming your way to learn your tricks, right? He's totally not coming to kill you. Totally not. It's a book entitled Puns, The Fire of My Youth. It seemed to have been written by Abbot Francisco. Ever since I was a young lad, nothing has excited me so much as the creation of puns. I created a training regimen by challenging myself to come up with 5 new gags and 10 new puns every day. This book is the fruit of my efforts. It represents my comedic blood, sweat, and tears. Dennis flipped through the pages of Abbot Francisco's bad jokes with a chuckle and quietly replaced the book on a shelf. Oh, I guess there weren't any good jokes on that rack. There are many books related to the church and religion here, including a history of Maella Abbey, chanting made easy, and a passage to Naos. Who is he? That jester? The Abbot? What? Please. Yeah, I got it. Come on, Dolmagus. You're walking very calmly for what's going on, but again, I did just check books. Oh, the jester. We actually get to see the mother trucker. Oh, you look sweetie. And your skin is not the right color. Very quiet. Are you okay, dude? Ponytails just emerged from the bed.
What sinister presence lingers in the air? And who are you? Did you want to speak with me?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on, bro. What was all that about?
There they are.
It's them!
Well, no,
You'll be
you're
damned
mistaken.
for trying to take Abbot Francisco's life.
I wasn't trying to do anything of the
What
sort.
on earth? What's going on?
Abbot Francisco, Captain Marcello, at your service, as always.
Ah, Marcello. Tell me, what's happening?
There has been a breach of security. Many of the guards have been seriously wounded.
I'd like to take
What?
credit for that, but it wasn't me.
I feared you might be in danger, so I came immediately. And sure enough, we've caught these criminals. They've been loitering around the Abbey since midday.
Yeah?
It seems we were just in time. I thank the goddess that you're safe.
Wait, these people are no criminals.
You're right, we aren't.
Please, Holy Father, they were caught red-handed.
Look into their eyes. See their pure hearts. These people are guilty of nothing.
Thank you. I just hope you don't have that
But-
same kind of reaction about Dolmagus.
Very good. But we must find out what they were doing here in your residence so late at night. At the very least, let us ascertain
That's fair.
that. Please.
You really are a warrior, Marcello. Very well, if you must.
Thank you, Holy Father. So, shall we go?
I don't like your smile, dude. I have a funny feeling you're not gonna listen to the abbot's advice about not harming us.
Now look here, we ain't done nothing wrong.
Yeah, we told you. It was your man who asked us to check up on the abbot.
It's true.
What right have you to keep us here?
The abbot is too forgiving. If you're innocent, then who attacked my men? I, on the other hand, am not so forgiving. You won't fool me, so don't try. You'll confess in it. Who is it?
You sent for me, Captain.
Come in. I have a question to ask you, but there's something else first.
Something else.
We've just arrested these intruders in the abbot's residence. They were attempting to take his life. They wounded 6 of my men. Very well. The problem is this. My guard is watertight. I make sure of that. There's no way for an outsider to get inside the Abbey.
Truth.
Unless, of course, they have inside help. And would you believe it? When we searched their possessions, we found this ring.
Oh.
Templar Angelo, where is your ring? Show it to me now, if you have it.
Phew, it's turned up. Thank the goddess.
What?
Someone stole it from me at the pub. And it looks like they're about to learn that crime doesn't pay.
Stole it? What? You little fibber.
We've no use for a ring like that. He set us up. I should have known better than to believe a single word from the mouth of a filthy cheat like you.
You should have.
I have nothing further to say. You can find me in my chambers.
Wait! We're not done here.
He left.
Fine. I'll deal with him later. First things first. You've wasted enough of my time. Don't try my patience. I want answers.
Okay.
What did you plan to do to the abbot? Confess.
Save him from Dolomitius, because he's been wrecking everyone.
How many times have we got to tell you, eh? We ain't got nothing to confess.
What is it now?
We found a suspicious monster loitering outside the Abbey.
What? What kind of monster?
Teen Trode.
Ouch! Ugh. What the devil do you think you're doing?
You! Youngest Jessica! What are you all doing in here? You were gone for such a long time. I was getting rather worried. So I just decided to come and look for you when this...
So, this monster is a friend of yours, then? So much for your pure hearts.
But he can speak good English. Does that
What's
mean
wrong with
he's
you?
smart and
Butts,
good,
you
maybe?
insolent ruffian! Get him off me!
He took away our weapons, dude. I'm sorry.
You are in league with the monster.
I
You
caught
may
him.
have deceived Abbot Francisco, but you don't fool me. It was the monster who ordered you to steal the ring and infiltrate the Abbey, was it? You cursed heathens.
You
Thought
jumped
you
to
could scare people
conclusions
by
pretty
killing
fast.
the Abbot, did you? Make them question their faith? And then move in and take control, I suppose.
Nah, it's
Take these
it couldn't
monstrosities
be
to
any
the
farther
cells.
from the truth.
Come dawn tomorrow, I will have you tortured. Perhaps then you will realize the gravity of the sins you have committed.
Tortured and converted?
Until sunrise, then. Sleep well.
I don't think we're gonna sleep very well. Hi, Jessica. There's no point screaming. We've got to use our heads and get out of the cell. Can't you think of anything to miss? Yes, I can. You have fireball magic to blow a wall down. What a bleeding nerve. We ain't done nothing. Let us out of here. I'm no monster. I'm a teen. Blast every one of those Templar twerps. there something that we can do?
Shh.
Oh.
Someone's coming.
Okay. I'll try to be quiet.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to see you're all looking so well.
Come here, you!
Now, control your temper. I must apologize for before. Perhaps you will accept this as conciliation.
What are you up to?
Yeah, I don't trust you, man.
The guard upstairs might hear if we talk now. I'll explain later. Come on.
Alright. We're coming.
Follow me.
Yeah.
The guard's up ahead. Right, no one make a sound, okay?
Okay.
I seasoned his supper with a generous pinch of sleeping powder.
Ooh, very clever.
It worked. Sleeping like a baby. Okay, through here.
You're taking us to the torture room?
Right, we're safe in here. You can talk again now.
Good. Tell us what's going on. What ordeal do you intend to put us through next, hmm?
Like I said, I'm sorry about before. If I hadn't lied about the ring, Marcello would have been onto me like a shot.
You're all just lies and deceit, my
And
dude.
I haven't got anywhere else to go if I'm chucked out of here. But I came to get you out, didn't I?
I suppose
Come
you
on,
did.
don't be angry. Anyway, let me show you something you won't have seen before.
Well, what is it?
Oh, are you really gonna put him in there?
There. And that's real blood on those spikes, you know. If I were to throw you in there and shut the door, your whole body would be skewered.
Oh, gross.
I could make you holier than thou without so much as getting my hands dirty. Not bad,
Eh? Ooh. Can you hear me out there? There's a secret passage in here!
Like I said, not bad, eh?
Pretty clever. So, we'll take the secret exit out. We'll get stabbed on the way. Because why not?
What's your game, eh? First you grass on us for something we ain't done, and then you come and help us.
Sorry if I've confused you. The people here have a bit of a trust issue with me.
You give them reason
I
to
couldn't
not
stick
trust
up
you.
for you before. It would have backfired. The man who interrogated you, Marcello, he hates me. That's
Yes, he
why I
does.
had to let him put you in the cells before I could help you.
That's all well and good. But you still don't know us from Adam. Ain't you worried about us being friends with this old monster, eh? You're just happy to let us go, are ya?
True, I don't know anything about you. And I wasn't there when you were caught. But I do know you saved the abbot's life. Because
You're
just
right.
before you were brought to the interrogation room, the sinister feeling that's been lingering in the air went away. I must thank you for that. I'm not so ruthless that I'd hang you out to dry. And besides, I couldn't stand by while there was a lady in trouble. Marcello's a rather talented inquisitor, you know.
I don't want to know.
This leads outside.
He's like, YOLO. Going first. The horse is out here. So the Abbey does have a couple of secret entrances and stuff like that.
Were you lonely without me? There. It's all right. We'll leave this horrible place at once.
And just after told me just some more.
The princess and I will go on ahead. Make sure you're not too far behind.
Yes, sir.
princess? Whatever. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
You'd have
long
to
story,
work pretty
buddy.
hard to mess up your escape from here. Anyway, I'm sorry for all the trouble. So, this is farewell. May the goddess watch over you on your journey.
I'm sure they will, because we get revived quite a bit. Is there anything of worth in here? Nope. Okay. It's quiet. Too quiet.
The bridge. It's the whole Abbey on fire. Surely that jester didn't come back again. Oh,
I
no.
think he might have.
I've got to save the abbot.
Wouldn't you just want to swim across? We don't have time for your baloney. Items. Let's go over to the boomerang. Equip. And let's just take these guys out as fast as we can. Boom. I liked it. We gotta go save some peeps. We don't have time for monsters. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's cast a vial of holy water on here. So at least if there's anything weak, monster-wise, it won't touch us. It'll just be stronger stuff. So it won't be a waste of our time. Man, that jester just like knew when we were gone and started his attack. Yep, everyone, good thing you're out of the building because it's on fire. I myself, though, I'm going in. We're going in. We gotta go save the abbot. He might be roasting on a fire right now. Okay, what are you standing in here for? Oh. Yeah, I guess you could jump in the water if anything bad happened. So many doors. You are chickens, come on. I'm going in. Angelo was ahead of us, and he ended up being behind us.
Where's Marcello?
Oh, he went towards Marcello.
That sinister presence again. No, not sinister. It's worse than that. It's pure evil. As if all the demons of hell had gathered to feast upon Abbot Francisco!
Let's save him! Come across, buddy. You made it. Good job.
It's locked from the in... Marcello? Are you in there? Damn! What's going on? It's no good! It won't budge. You...
Oh, let's stay together, huh?
Did you follow? Doesn't matter. I
We
need
did
your
follow
help.
when we beat you here.
Just one last time, all right? We're going to have to do this by brute force. There might just be enough of us.
Yeah, let's
The
break
door's
through.
locked from the inside. We've got to break it down. Come on, everyone together.
You got it.
Yes!
Poor Yangus. He did all the heavy lifting. Okay, yeah, you're tending to him. Okay, we need to talk to him. What happened? Come on, stay with it. Tell me what happened. Thank the goddess. You've got to help the abbot. Who on earth did this? He's dangerous. God, Marcella's in trouble. Upstairs, come on, let's go. You're with me, right? Yeah, I was ready to run upstairs. You're like, oh, hold up just a second. Just a second. You having a kind of shin? You must save the abbot. Someone's really strong. Armed with my trusty boomerang, we will take down the jester.
Marcello!
The brick cracked. That guy's
It was
bat
all
is like no
Chester.
more.
I couldn't stop him. He's strong. But you can't let him. This is an order. Templar Angelo, get the abbot to safety.
Yes, sir.
Now, nothing stands in my way.
You dare lay a finger on Abbot Francisco?
Yep, he does.
Don't worry, Marcello. I will be fine. I have given myself to the goddess. If it is her wish, I am prepared to die.
Brave words.
But, wretched sinner, if that is not her wish, nothing you can do will ever harm me. The goddess will protect us all from whatever evil you can muster.
Well, well, what faith you have. Let's put it to the test, shall we?
Yes.
Wait! God blimey!
Yeah, what is he doing in here?
It's been a while. Dual Magus.
Ah, if it isn't King Toad, looking as small and ugly as ever.
Shut up! Return my daughter and I to normal at once! Do you realize
There's
what
something
you've
else
done
going
to my
on here, dude.
castle?
Like, people are dying and you just care about your looks? Oh, snap. Well, it wasn't a little toad that got killed.
What?
Such a pity. It seems fate and your benevolent goddess are both on my side.
He has the full moon behind him.
Yes, such
Ominous.
a pity. My work here is done.
Yeah, so he's definitely going around killing, like, descendants and sages to undo some sort of seal there.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
And now he goes up to his moon base. Oh, this has been quite the eventful last little while. The following day, under a heavy cloud of rain, Abbot Francisco's body was committed to the ground. It's probably better that they did it sooner rather than later. What a man. It looked like he jumped in front of King Trevane. Meanwhile, Dolmedes slipped away into the darkness once again. Marcello, who somehow managed to escape injury, explained to everyone the events of the previous night. Dadness and the party were cleared of any suspicion. That's good. Jessica, you have to be told, and that's all I'm gonna say. Everyone at the funeral felt a terrible sorrow at the loss of the abbot, and the heavens too wept tears of grief. Those Templars looked pretty sad. The rain continued until dawn, the start of a new day. The start of a new day, indeed. cost kind of them to let us sleep in the Templar quarters, but there's so many, you know, people, a shortage of beds anyways. You'd think that they would not have welcomed us, or we'd be sleeping on the floor. Is this one of those scenes where it's just waiting for me to press a button? Sure enough, just waiting for me to press a button.
Ah, you're awake. I realize I said it before the funeral, but I just wanted to assure you that everyone knows you're innocent.
Thanks for letting us know.
If it weren't for you, Captain Marcello could well have been killed too. We're all in your debt.
You are.
Anyway, the Templar captain has summoned you to his office. See you later then. Don't forget.
Oh, we won't forget. But as of right now, it has been a good long stream. Morning, Dove. Looks like Dolmatus gave us the slip of DNA and all them people dead. I can't believe it. Hi, Jessica. I didn't sleep at all last night. Curse Dolmatus. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, it's definitely been a nice stream. We'll definitely figure out what exactly Captain Marcello wants from us tomorrow. But tomorrow, I'm tired. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out next week, next Monday, 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll continue our adventures. We'll press forward. Every bit of what I play has to be on stream, so you know what? We're going to find what Captain Marcello wants of us now, since we can't save without doing so first. But as we're getting there, one thing I would just like to say is tomorrow, the archive of this stream will go live on YouTube for anyone interested in viewing it. And also a new episode of Dead Space will go live tomorrow on YouTube as well. All you have to do is just go to the social medias that's in the banner in the video, and they'll point you to the right direction if you're interested. Thanks everyone for tuning in. After we find out what the captain wants from us, we'll be calling it a night.
Ah, there you are. I trust you slept well.
As good as we possibly
King
could.
Trent has explained everything. I apologize for having doubted you. Dulmagus is the true culprit. In the name of the goddess, we must strike down that diabolical jester.
Yeah, we need to get rid of him.
I cannot leave here now. As the new abbot, I have much to do. I must be here to guide my people.
Yes, you must.
So, I was wondering, according to what King Trode tells me, you are all pursuing Dulmagus.
Yeah, he has kind of messed us all up.
So I have a proposal. I would like my brother Angelo to accompany you on your quest.
Brother? I thought you said you wouldn't have a rule breaker as a brother.
Quiet! I wasn't talking to you. Angelo, you are the only one we can spare at the moment.
Yeah, he causes a lot of problems.
Everyone else here has duties to fulfill. Only you are without such responsibilities.
Very true.
I'm useless, you mean? No need to beat about the bush. Fine, I understand. You've made yourself perfectly clear. I will leave the Abbey. I will travel with these people. And I will avenge the Abbot's murder.
Let's do it.
I'll be waiting by the carriage with Medea then.
Sounds like a good plan. Your Majesty.
This is a map of the world. If you're going to catch Dulmagus, I'm sure you'll find it indispensable. Consider it a peace offering
A peace
for
offering.
having doubted
Here's
you
a
and your
map.
friends.
And it's nice to have a map.
Very well then. I entrust Angelo to your care and wish you well on your journey.
Thanks for making us babysitters. Alright, I have to read the books. What do we got? It's the spring issue of a magazine called We Love Our Weapons. Who doesn't love the boomerang for its ability to strike multiple enemies at the same time? Still, complaints abound about the low attack power of the basic model. We put our heads together to solve the problem. After months of research, we can proudly introduce the reinforced boomerang. It's so simple. All you need to do is to use alchemy to combine a boomerang with an appropriately pointy object. Go on, give it a try. Dynasty discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Reinforced boomerang, plus something pointy. I think we know what's up with that. We'll attempt that next time. It's a book written by Abbot Francisco. Many centuries ago, individuals called great sages walked the earth, serving as guides and mentors for the people of the world. According to legend, each of these great sages wore a garment called the sage's robe. They say these robes were made by combining a magical robe with a scholar's cap by some secret method. If one were able to discover a way to combine these two items, a sage's robe would be the result. Daedalus discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. A sage's robe, a magical garment, plus a scholar's cap. Alright, and then that's your bed, huh? Okay. Well, if I don't get stuck on a table, we'll go ahead and we'll work our way over to the save point. This is a nice, pretty little place. I just think it has too many doors. Hi, Angelo. Can I get to the save point?
Hello again. Well, it looks like we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. I hope you don't mind me coming along.
Hey, as long as you can fight and
I'm not doing this
you
because
die
Marcello
instead
ordered
of
me to.
Daedalus.
I'm doing it for Abbot
Okay.
Francisco. He was like a father to me. That jester, Dulmagus. He can't get away with this. And this place. I'll be glad to escape. It's no hardship being asked to join you, believe me.
That's good to know.
And anyway, I promised you, didn't I? I said I'd reward you for helping me. So, Jessica, from now on, I'll protect you. I won't leave your side. Consider me your personal bodyguard.
Sure, Romeo, in your dreams.
And the joining party little dance. How pretty.
Okay, let's hit the road.
Yep, the ceremonial dance and change done. Alright, well, speaking of hitting the road, we're saving right now, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourself a good night. Get some sleep. Why are you up this late? Appreciate you watching though. Have a good one, guys. Take care.